She's live on the tube. Plans for the weekend. Danielle leaves as usual, and I will be here with my dad. Um, Hopefully, Mark will come over, spell me so I can take a walk. I'm looking forward to the weekend. Actually, you might think that I resent when she leaves for like 8 hours at a time, and I have to do, have my dad the whole time through everything, bathroom, dinner, shower, the whole thing. But it's actually fairly relaxing for me. We have
It
good
wasn't
bonding time.
working,
What? Is it working there?
but it's working now.
It's working on your phone? You're kidding. Are you kidding?
Anthony,
I'm so dumb. I shouldn't
I
have.
need, I need,
Yes, my suggestion is working. Add it to the list. Add it to the list. I
Y'all
should have
pissed me
listened to Dan.
no, ever. Y'all should have said no, it's still frozen. But then giving me like a wink or something.
Are you going to be on your Harley in Sacramento? Big T, I know a lot of Harley riders. I mean, they may not be anymore, but I know a lot of Harley riders, and I dig it. I would drive a Harley. I mean, very rarely and slowly, but if I had like a smaller one, I don't want a big hog. I want like a small,
Here we go.
just a fun Harley.
They're,
I would enjoy that.
they have all sizes.
Yeah, I know.
Just like life.
I know.
There's all sizes.
I know. My next,
Small,
that's going to be
medium, and
my
large.
my thing. It's not
And
going to be
extra large.
My midlife crisis is going to be a cheap Harley. I want a Piglet. Yeah, is that what they're called? That's a perfect name.
I don't know why.
the
By the
doctor
way,
reminded
I
me of
could
me.
see all of your
Was he
comments.
bald?
I could see all of them. 10 but 2 beers.
Your husband,
2 beers.
something girl, your husband builds custom Harleys. That's a talent, man. I mean, I wish I had a hobby or was good at something like that. Like making something. I try and write poems, man. Other
appointment was
people build freaking
amazing.
bikes that you can ride around on. That's pretty cool.
Amazing. But I could see all your comments. It was the funniest thing.
Well, Nicole, maybe there is a couple
Dan was like, get off so you can reset. I was like,
there's
I'm
a lot
reading
of-
what they're saying.
Sallanders out there, but what made him my twin? Looks, this voice,
The charm.
the absolute drop dead charm,
The charm.
the stunning eyes, the charismatic gaze. Did he smell good? Did he have a good perfume? I mean, sell the Porsche and get a Harley. I can't sell the Porsche. I can't do it because I promised it to my son. And that
I
car
know,
is going to do
Karen.
nothing but become more of a collector's item. And so I have promised it to Andrew. He loves
Thanks,
it.
Kim.
So that's, one thing that I know he'll remember me every time he gets up and starts that thing up, takes it on the road, is going to be, oh, I'm driving Dad's car.
Oh, Lord.
I'll be rotting away in a hole somewhere, and he'll be cruising that thing around. It's my legacy, that car.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Judy's been on the back of a Honda.
I play golf at 23. I love golf. I mean, I love being on a golf course. We have one
Hi, Brady.
close. I'm not great at golfing. I occasionally hit a par, maybe a
Maria's so
birdie on
far.
a 3-par, once every 5 trips. But, typically, I'm going to shoot about 100 and have a damn good time.
He's reading the balls.
Are the Warriors playing today? When I get off, if they're on, I will turn that on. Thanks, Christy. And thank you for what you're doing. I'm a geriatric nurse for 35 years.
Praying? I don't know.
You have cared for a lot of people in their time of need, and
So
I
warm.
can tell that I'm sure you are a
Jeanette,
blessing
he's
to
good.
most
He's
of those
eating.
people. So thank you for what you've done for the last 35 years. And that's not easy. When you go into nursing and you choose to do geriatrics, you know that you're going to sacrifice your body. There's a whole bunch of things that they do that go far and beyond the call and duty of a nurse. So thank you so much. And that is not, I mean, thank you. That's enough said. Thank you. How you doing, South Africa? It's blurry.
Behind it all.
Does anyone else see blurry? I mean, I can see the camera. I
No,
can't tell. if it's
Dan,
blurry.
that's, I mean, you can't, no.
March 26th, the man will be 93.
Oh my gosh, Jennifer. I know Dan bought me one because I promised Anthony. Hi, Shauna.
That thing, I've seen those.
The buzz ball. I told Dan to get two. He brought one.
You know, it's from the gas station.
We'll
and
share it.
What I can tell you is
Oh, thanks,
when I
Julie.
get my tuna fish sandwiches from my dad, I stop at this gas 76
Hi, Cindy.
station with I forget the name of the store, but there's a person in there, and I see her all the time, and I always stop in and I get my stupid nicotine or whatever, but I see what are they called?
Buzz balls.
Yeah, buzz balls, these little alcoholic things, and I always comment on them. And then, I have this great conversation with this clerk because she's a flat earther, right? She believes that the earth is flat, for real. And so
Jan.
I walk in and I don't argue or, get confrontational. We have fun with it. We enjoy each other's company. And so I walk in and I always have a question for her. I like, okay, so the earth is flat. If you're on the bottom,
The blue buzz
do
ball.
you fall off, or what happens if you get to the end of the earth? Or is it like, are there people on the bottom of it too? And
Rachel Salinger Farms,
she
not
said,
us.
no, you would just fall off. You just fall into space. I go,
Hello, Daniela.
that's interesting.
It went
Do we
great.
fight
Bonnie.
every day? Not every day.
Sometimes.
I mean,
Depends.
if we don't fight one day, we'll probably make up for it the next day. But no, we don't fight every day. But we're not people who, lay down or easily agree with the other person. We're opinionated and fairly strong-willed. So we do, we do butt heads a little bit.
John wants to know if anyone know of anyone that fell off. That's a good question, John.
That is a good question. Has anyone fallen off the earth or a ship gone off the earth?
I felt like
But-
I was falling off one time, but it wasn't.
You didn't fall off?
It was just the bed after too many martinis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember that night? Where you say, you claim I hit my head.
That was that night?
That was that night.
I claim you hit your head?
P.S. Wonderful.
You don't think you hit your head?
Nope,
You're still denying it?
I hit my knees. I mean, this will be an argument until the day we die. Don't you think I would know if I hit my head?
Look, it's not one argument.
Don't you
When
think I would know if I hit my head?
All right, let's fast forward to Vegas, like 5 years later. I'm in bed waiting for her to come back. I'm in Las Vegas. I'm been there
This
for
was
like
last
3 or 4
year.
hours. And
This was last
2
year.
o'clock in the morning. She stumbles in. I hear
It wasn't. It
a
wasn't.
big loud slam.
It was
I'm all,
not 2 o'clock
"Did
in the
you
morning.
Fall?
Not 2 o'clock.
No, I didn't fall. I get up. She's laying on the ground. You didn't fall? No.
I fell.
I didn't fall.
But I didn't want you to get up and be all pissy because you were
I
angry.
didn't get pissy. I just
Yeah.
said you fell.
I fell.
And I was a little pissy because you were
I know. I was a little. I was with friends. I was
know.
with all my.
You were with
Friends.
your friends. I heard
From
them coming
Vegas.
from a mile away.
Yeah.
Banging in the walls, coming down the hall.
I helped see.
I'm like, my God.
C was there too, and we had to help her up. Imagine that. I'm helping her up, and she
you
was
guys-
partying with Jack and Daniel.
I don't know how you made it home. And the funny thing is, 20 years ago, it would have been reversed. I'd have been the one banging on the walls, walking up the hallway.
And puking. You have puked outside in the hallway as well, and it wasn't that long ago with your son,
What? Oh, yeah, that was a
like
long time
5
ago.
years
It
ago.
was longer than 5
It's like
years
5 years ago, and Dan went to meet his boys in San Diego. And Dan couldn't find the room. He put Andrew
No,
back.
you're skipping the best part. What's up, Pop? I'm right here, Pop. You done? No. Oh, you spilled? All right, that's all right. I'll get it. I'll get it, Pop. It's just water, Pop. It's no big deal. It's just water. We got some new ones because you got to drink, Pop. You got to drink. Here, I'll get it. Don't worry about
He
that.
spilled. He's been spilling a lot
I'll
lately.
take that, Pop, and empty it for you. You did good on your dinner. You did good, Pop.
I remember walking up to the room. I remember, and then I just lost my balance, and I spun around like a
You ate the whole
spin top,
thing, Pop.
and then I fell. And Dan was so pissy that I had to like lie. I was trying to say no because I didn't want him to get up and then be like, ugh,
It's just water.
ugh. Yeah. But what he doesn't know before that is like 2 hours before, I fell and hit my head into the stall. So good times. It was a day of falling. No.
I got it.
Acupuncture was great.
I'm gonna get you some
Yeah.
more water, all right?
Yeah.
'Cause I want you to drink that water.
And it was fun. I met some Zoomies I hadn't met. I met some other followers. It was great. We had a great time. Great time. So we're doing it again. Been there, done that. I don't regret a thing. Maybe so much vodka. I'm not drinking vodka this next time. Vodka's angry with me. Vodka doesn't like me. Vodka metabolizes when I'm ready to go to bed. So you know what happens while you're chasing that buzz? You keep drinking.
Drink.
Then
I got that.
you get in trouble. Not gonna happen again.
Drink.
All that heavy pouring, I know. It's horrible. And it costs me. It was tough.
You spilled all that. I can see you didn't drink much of it. You gotta drink liquid, Pop. You gotta hydrate.
It's all right, yo. That was a good time. Memories.
Hydration.
Yay. Love you, Sam. Enjoy. Tomorrow will be a busy. I know. I can't do vodka. And my friend convinced me to drink it. I was like, sure. Less calories. Perfect, you know.
I don't know how that all that got over there.
No heavy pouring. No. Lynn's fired.
Just water.
Yes, Shari, I did.
Big deal.
Casino was yesterday.
It's a no-brainer, no big deal.
Oh, hi, Becky. Thank you. I look nice. Thank you. Do I like sushi? Yes. No vodka.
Drink the rest of that
No
water,
vodka.
Pop.
I promise you, no vodka. I don't care if you threaten me with a bed bug. No vodka.
It don't matter, Pop. It's just a spill. I didn't do that.
I make you want to eat. I don't think that's a good thing.
You didn't do it, Pop.
I don't
worry
drink. Christy. Sky River,
about it.
Big
Water,
T.
Dad. It's just a little water. It's no big deal.
Vodka sneaks the
Dad,
fuck
it's
up
water.
on me.
It's what's
Shari, we've been on, I don't know how long we've been on.
water.
I've had it, like, normally I could tell you, probably like 30 minutes or so.
Right, Pop.
Yeah. Thanks, Lady Di. No, Anthony. We have like 2 days. I don't want to die. You're a tequila. Yeah, tequila can fuck you up, dude. Tequila's 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila, 4.
Pop, don't worry about
Yeah.
it. It's nothing. It's a nothing.
Oh, the kids are great.
It's just
We don't eat dinner until after.
spilled
Thanks,
water.
Graham.
That's all it is. Is that a big deal? No. Oh, you're helping me. I'll get you your pills. That'll help you. You take your
Shauna,
pills,
what the-
good thing.
I missed the first part, but I read the second part.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
What the hell, girl? I don't know, Bobby. This is my first time. Today was my first acupuncture day. And it's going to be hard for me to get used to because I have a hard time relaxing. And so I really wanted my phone. But then that defeats the purpose, right?
all right. It wasn't you, Bob. Don't worry about it.
What condition is my condition in? My condition is in pain, as always. That's a partition. Long Island iced tea. Shauna, I did not relax. I put together a bed. I felt so good after acupuncture. I came back and put together a bed frame. And it took me about an hour and a half. It should have probably taken 45, but it took me a minute. My brain doesn't work so quickly anymore. So, yeah. And then I was pissed that I did it, but I did it.
Here, Dad. You know how to take these? Do you know how to take those? What is it? That's your pills. You gotta put them in your
Yes,
mouth.
Shauna, I've heard that. Is it
You gotta
pussy?
put them in your mouth, Bob. Okay? Yeah,
So I have the
put 'em in
lime
your
one.
mouth.
I'm
Put 'em
afraid
in
to
your
drink
mouth.
it. Is it gonna screw me up? Oh, Warren, that's too much for me. I can't do that.
Yeah, you gotta
So, Shauna, I missed the first part. Your foot was hurting you?
You're good.
Oh my God, Jennifer, I could be hooked. Temperature is probably in the 60s. It's actually really nice. It's been really beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful all weekend. Oxy. No, Alana, it's not. Hi, Marianne.
Good, Bob.
Tell her to get them all down.
You got it. Do you want to stay here or do you want to go to the
Ashwagandha, I've heard of it.
Give me some more water.
I take magnesium. I've been taking magnesium for months now, and turmeric, and RSO, because I heard that was good too. So I was almost asleep when it beeped out. And a PET scan?
No problem.
Is that relaxing? I gotta pee. Well, on my right side of my neck is very arthritic. Very.
All right. He's done it. He got his pills. He's good. Oh my. I don't know what he had for dinner. I know all I could see was the salad in his bowl. I don't know what she put on top of it. What did he have for dinner? She's
Chicken, egg, cheese, beets, apple, carrots,
You said egg?
egg.
Egg. He had egg in there.
No, on top of the salad.
Oh, hard-boiled egg on top, I guess. Because my dad is fine. He just he spilled his drink, and so that can upset him. You know, he doesn't like to be a burden, right, or be a bother. So he spilled his drink, and he's very upset about that. He wants to help to clean it up, and that's because he has a placemat, and it's a little too thick for him. And he puts the thing down on the end of the placemat, and it spilled, but it's just a little spilt water. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. How's everybody doing here? You guys all doing all right? Oh, that's Coco trying to get in. Tanya, you'd be surprised. Well, she got taken out, but that's not the case. I couldn't do this without my wife's help. She does more than you could possibly imagine. Tone's there, all that shit's there. But you look at my dad, you know, the only important thing about Danielle and her relationship with my dad is that he trusts her. And you can see the trust, even in the videos, even through the tone. Because they have a history, right? And he trusts her. You know, they may have always had a contentious history, but in the end, he knows that, you know, she has his best interest at heart. 3 fractured vertebrae, that is painful. My dad played football for a while and then quit to join the marching band. And he was a good football player too. And the coach was trying to get my Uncle Bill, the one he always talks about, to convince my dad to go and play football. But my dad chose the trumpet. Well, Elok, thank you for the comment. You know, Elok, you're one away from Elon. I got a DM from Elon today, Elon Musk, and I should read it to you. It's hilarious. So I know you're probably confused getting an email from me, but I like to reach out to my fans. The guy's got 2 followers, and it's on TikTok. You know, and I'm going, Elon probably doesn't migrate to other competing social apps, so it's kind of a red flag. But there it is, man. I mean, literally, and I'm sure he sends the same message to everybody, right? He just picks people out fishing and trying to get somebody who thinks, you know. And I'm sure at some point Elon would ask for money. Think about that. The fake Elon's gonna, why don't you invest in, you know, one of my things over here? Yeah, I mean, who you're gonna run into on TikTok? Yeah, that fake Elon, I'm sure it's the same one. Especially if you follow my channel, because, you know, they get the names from channels, and they'll take followers, and they'll do that. Yeah, Elon gets around. You ran into Sylvester, Shelley? Where? And how did that go? And what was he like? You know, when I was young, my favorite movies were frickin' Star Wars and Rocky. You know, I was 10 years old, the highlight of my life. Rhonda, it's really hard for both of us to get out at the same time now. And it's really hard for me to get out now, you know. It's the last 3 years we've been able to do it because, you know, physically it wasn't as demanding to take care of my dad. Now it's becoming very physically demanding, and, you know, other things are become really important. So it's, unless someone has been doing it and understands the ins and outs, you know, even my family, it's really tough to get away.
Hi, Lisa. Yes, I watched The Tulsa King. Dan watched it in and out, but not like fully. Hi, Unky.
The Sylvester Stallone thing, I watched it.
Hi, Christy. I am tired.
You know,
Very tired.
he's an interesting man because he's not a particularly good actor, right? I mean, he's not horrible, but he's not particularly good.
Hi, John.
He pretty much plays the same damn thing, you know, all the time. A dumb, you know, kind of a dumb, tough guy. But he wrote it. He wrote the frickin' first Rocky, and he won a frickin' Academy Award.
I mean,
for it,
a lot of people like it.
The
A lot of
Rocky is
people.
great.
No, not the Rocky.
I didn't mind the show.
Hi,
that we were
Storms.
watching. I didn't mind it.
He watched it. I'm listening to Grandpa at the same time, so making sure I think he's still. Dude, the glasses, no. Well, I'm not a dude, number one, so you got that wrong. But I don't care if you like him or not. Arnold, I don't know about Arnold. I mean, Sylvester, I watched his reality TV show and I kind of liked it. Just saying.
So we live about 10 miles south of Sacramento, and Arnold, when he was governor of California, came out to do some kind of promotional video
Oh my
right in
gosh.
front of our house when we lived on Grand Point Lane in Elk Grove. He was right there. And the only thing I can tell you
Your
about
girlfriend
Arnold
went to prom with Sylvester?
is he's not very tall.
Thanks, Jada.
And he looks very different
shit,
in
John.
person.
How did you hurt your foot?
What is he doing in?
It's not a he.
What is she doing in?
It's her turn to come in.
Oh,
She wants to be in.
all right, great.
What are you doing in?
I am, someone asked if I'm more of a Kings or a Warriors fan. So I grew up with the Warriors and I'm loyal. So I am loyal to my original teams and always will be. But I always would root for any team of the city I lived in as well.
horrible.
So I will root for the Kings in every game unless they play the Warriors.
Hi,
And then
Charlie.
I will root for the Warriors, but, you know, I'll still be a little happy for the Kings if they win. Colin Kaepernick is from Arbuckle. I'm not sure where that is. Colin
Arnold? Yeah.
Kaepernick was the quarterback on the Niners that made all that
Hi, Tom.
you know, national news for kneeling during the national anthem. I'm looking more like Grandpa. I'll take that as a compliment now.
John said I thought Milwaukee.
I don't know where he's from. How you doing in New Zealand?
Oh my God, the scooter.
Bella, we haven't been on a date in
I want to
probably
go on
a year.
scooter. A long time.
We used to go out, you
Stormy,
know,
it was great.
bring Mark over. We go out. It's just hard to do that now. Mark has other responsibilities, and
nobody knows him like we do right now, so it's
yeah, it's you know, he's in such
in a
a state of
different
flux in the
state.
care that we have to give. Zac Efron, Vance Joy. I'm not who that is, but I mean
I want to be on
Efron.
a scooter.
That's an impressive one. How many? And I'm sure he wants to meet you too, right?
They're hard to drive, Cheryl. Don't tell me that. I'm going on a scooter, and if Cha-Cha steals it, I'm gonna rent one. Anthony, you better believe it. My mom was.
How you doing in Ireland?
So he's spinning circles.
It's 2 a.m.
Sean, I would
It's 2
too.
a.m. and I feel lonely.
Oh, Megan, good for you for stepping
Yorkshire.
up.
Is Yorkshire an actual place in England like Wales, or is it more of a? I mean, the UK has got all these different weird things that I still don't fully
Patricia,
understand.
that's what he's doing. He'll get.
You want it? I got them. I mean, I spent only a half an hour doing it before.
Where are you going? Okay. All right. Let's go sit over there.
Shropshire.
No, I'll do it. Go around.
Shropshire.
You in my kitchen. Walk
I did
around.
not know that.
Walk that way.
Santa, there are Santas that are pretty cool, but the Santa I know on TikTok wouldn't be emailing you. Oh, it was Arbuckle, North of Woodland.
Come sit right here.
Yorkshire County, is it a county in California? I'm not even familiar with it. How you doing? Yorkshire. My dad is doing fine. Danielle is, I think, moving him to the couch right now. And I can't even begin to read the comments on the tube over here because they're just way too small. I mean, they're small. Nottingham. Is that near Notting Hill? Because that was a great movie. That was one of my favorite movies. Oh, you played in the World Series softball in 1996? Jenny, I was here in 1996. That was the year I graduated from law school. Wisconsin is in the house. Thank you. Yeah, Papa
I don't
girlfriend.
think one scooter would fit us.
I mean,
We're gonna need to get more.
Alana's at Heathrow. You know what?
It's so hard.
What movie reminds me of Heathrow is Bend It Like Beckham, right? That was the father of the star of the movie was a pilot, and they lived near Heathrow, and there were planes in and out of that whole movie.
That was one of our favorite movies.
One of our favorite movies.
Together.
I mean, I'm gonna have to get rid of the damn thing.
You're gonna get in trouble.
I get in trouble. I mean, all right.
She knows she's going.
Go out. You want something good? Go. Want something. Go. Want something good.
Monday, Patty. Monday.
Oh, like this.
Oh, yeah. So sorry about that. Thank you, Patricia. When I had to get up, Dan is kind of gonna do like estate planning. And if he feels, he's going to be picking and choose with what he wants to do. Probably take like a criminal case a month or something like that, but not full time. Just to keep, his practice going.
Let's go. Move
Hi,
on.
Lana.
Move along. Yeah.
Hi, Aunt Jack.
Come on.
Ugh, Megan, that's going to be tough.
Coco, you want it?
I have a Buzzball, but I'm kind of afraid to drink it.
There you go. You want it out there? Okay, cool.
Everybody's gotten Buzzballs tonight. Did you hear about the San Diego fire captain murdered in her home? No.
Dad, hang on. All right, I'll take
Oh.
This way, straight ahead.
Hi, Allison.
You okay today?
What's a Buzzball?
Good.
I don't know what a Buzzball is, but I have it.
You seem to be doing,
What?
he picked up a little bit. This is a good
I
sign.
have to go to the bathroom.
All right, Bob.
Yeah.
Right over here, Dad.
Yeah, okay.
I know, but I've had 2 beers already.
Where's it, right here?
To the left, Pop.
This,
Right there.
okay.
Go right on in.
Millie Pig's good, AP. How are ya?
Go right on in.
Buzzball is a drink.
Right on in.
Tomorrow's just soccer. Monday is that's my mom's death anniversary is Monday. Yeah. Thanks, Solon. Think of it as a glass of wine. Ugh, I don't know. I can't back out now. Then I'm gonna be hammered. If one's gonna tear me up, then I'll wait for tomorrow. The pina colada, so I was told to get the green one, the lime. Peer pressure. She got a little owie because she hit the cement when she flipped her, but other than that, she's fine. Oh, thanks, Shari. You better wait. I know. I don't want to. I have soccer tomorrow all day. Tequila vodka. Yeah. Hi, Cue Ball. How are ya? Have one more drink. That Buzzball is like 3 drinks in one. Oh, Angie, I'm so sorry. Yeah, my mom's 24th. Yeah, 24th, and yeah, it's always tough. Yeah. Hi, Josh. No, Jackie. Gosh, Grandpa hasn't gone to Mark's for over a year and a half now. We're gonna battle tomorrow night. Shit. We bought a buzz ball but didn't drink it yet for a year and chucked it. The more you drink, the cuter you look.
Let me know when you're done.
The mocha, have you ever froze them? One of my YouTubers likes to freeze them. Yeah, my mom, I was about 32 when my mom died. Yeah. Andrew was about a year and a half. Isn't that crazy? Andrew was, oh, Kim. I looked at my dead grandma, the worst day ever. Ugh, I bet you.
Are you done? Yeah. All right, pull that up.
Hi, Amanda. I see somebody welcoming you. Oh, man, they're sold out of the green ones. They are? Oh, thanks, Rachel.
Pull it up.
You would think, Shelley would think I would be nicer to Grandpa. Well, Shelley, I fix him lunch. I pour him cereal. I fix his coffee. I showered him today. I shaved him today. I moisturized his skin. I gave him a foot massage.
Go to the right.
And I gave him a hand massage. But I should be better, right?
That's the room where you go to bed. That's where you go to bed, Pop.
I know, Red, right? I miss it.
Through here, yep, through here.
The mochas frozen back in the day.
No, there, she's one.
Yeah. Hi,
Just
Bobby.
talking to
Enjoy.
people. You want to talk to people on the?
No, I don't wanna talk to anybody.
Then I'll take you straight through to the couch, Pop.
Danielle, that's part of her work.
All right.
I just walk by you.
That's
Oh,
good,
am I
Pop.
in? Good?
What?
Okay.
I'll take you to the couch, Dad.
Yeah, we get through.
Yeah,
the
it's
line
not
here.
easy.
You got it.
Thanks, Josh. I appreciate it.
Walking that way.
He looks good. You can see his goatee looks good. I like it. I like it. I like it. Yeah, Mark, he's also helping with Joanne a lot too. And he's getting older himself, My mom died on June 20th, and that was supposed to be my birthday until I found
Yeah,
out.
Coco's out.
Oh, Lisa.
Coco is out.
Hi, Betty. Hi, JR. How are ya? I love the goatee. He looks good with the goatee, right? Don't you like the goatee on him?
I mean, we'll see how it looks when it comes in.
It's
He
in.
just looks kind of gruff, but and it's good to him change. And
Can I not talk to him a little bit better? Rosemary, I mean,
Danielle, listen,
Thanks,
Rosemary.
Kim. But she's
She
gone.
talks to him it just exactly as you hear, right? And it is the tone that you hear is real. But do you ever see my dad react badly? I mean, you guys have to look past her tone. Her tone is her frickin' tone. I know it. I'm aware of it. I've been around it. It's not my favorite tone. But when it comes to my dad, it doesn't bother him one iota. He completely trusts her. And that's the most important thing in taking care of somebody is trust, right? I mean, that's the most important thing. You have to look past sometimes the delivery and look at the other, what happens 24 hours a day. I mean, you gotta cut somebody some slack. Everybody's different. I'm very different than her in how I deal with my dad, but we're both effective in our own ways. She's straightforward. You have to realize, she has a history with my dad and he has a history with her. And it's not all roses and peaches, right? So my dad is used to her a certain way and he responds to her and he knows deep inside, he trusts her and he allows her to do things that he wouldn't allow other people to do. Despite the tone and everything that you see, the trust between the two of them is what makes it work. And you can't deny it, right? You can't deny it. You've seen the tone. I can't deny that, right? The tone is there, the bitchiness or whatever. That's my wife. But when it comes to, how she treats my dad, it is spectacular. And I couldn't do it alone. I don't have any problem leaving the house with my wife here. I can leave with full confidence that I'm going to come back and my dad's going to be okay. There's nobody else in the world I can say that for. I mean, the second would be my son, Andrew, but even Andrew can't do much of the stuff that she can do. and it runs the gamut. Everything you can imagine that somebody has to deal with somebody with dementia, she does. And she does it every single day. Let that sink in a little bit and give her a little bit of a break. We disagree with her social media presence. I don't like it. I don't like attacking people. I don't like that tone. It's not mine, but the teamwork that we have taking care of my dad, you can't deny that or, attack her for that part of it, because she does better than 99% of the population. If you've someone in the same situation, the time that she dedicates to taking care of them, and the commitment that she's got for straight for the last 4 years is remarkable. And you see it, right? You see it in my dad's,
Lisa,
the
it's
fact that we've
hard.
had him for almost 4 years, and he's doing pretty good. For somebody with his condition, something is going right, and she's half of it, right? So please, you can attack her for the way she is on social media. I understand it, but you shouldn't really attack her for the tone or the way she treats my dad, because in the end, I'm dependent on her to help me, right? And my dad's dependent on her,
Thanks,
and he
Hannah.
lives a better life because she's here with the tone and all. She hates it when I talk about her tone, but
Hi, Jennifer. Oh, I'm sorry, Laura. Laura is my nan. I know. I
Laura's
get
your
it.
man?
No, Nan. I was trying to get her name.
It's hard and it's constant.
Thanks,
And the
Torrance.
constant makes it even harder because the
Thanks, Mother
caregivers get it. The caregivers know. If you've done it, you know. And before I had him, I wouldn't have known either. I would have looked, and probably God knows what I would have thought if I watched Danielle's videos, not knowing what she does behind the scenes. But I do know, right? So, yeah, not only do they attack TT, but woo! Just vicious stuff. And I just wonder, how are they going to treat their parents when the time comes?
It is Cynthia. It's
How
very
are they?
frustrating. Hi,
How are
Emily.
they going to be if their kids have to take care of them?
Thanks, Maria.
Like shit comes around, and these
Thanks,
people that are
Savage.
making these comments and attacks, they're going to face the fire someday, and they'll find out if their kids are up to the task or not. And if they have to take care of someone, they're gonna find out whether they're up to the task or not. And one thing I can tell you is she's up to the task, right? And she's still up to the task.
Some days I'm not.
I'm a caregiver for my mom. Thank you so much.
Sometimes I'm not up for the task, but I still do the task.
That's right. And that's true with every caregiver. You think caregivers wake up every day ripping and roaring, ready, let me go get my dad out of bed. Let me make sure he's clean. Let me get his cereal. Let's make sure he walks. Let's make sure he's showered. Let's change the bedding. Let's wash his clothes. Let's clean the towels that he uses. It never ends, right? It doesn't. One trip to the bathroom, got it over with. Well, an hour later or 5 minutes later, you're going to have another trip to the bathroom. It's constant. And we're lucky. We're lucky that the way we have it. I'm lucky to have support, not only with Danielle, but with social media, the whole thing. Hey, Jay Bosch from Saratoga,
Social
New York.
media helps us. It's both an outlet for both of us.
Oh,
Me
yeah.
more than you, I think.
Well, I have our channels are different, and our videos are different. When you watch Danielle's videos,
The thunderstorm.
she's showing you her life, right? From her perspective, what she deals with. And the videos I show you they're different. I have different objectives with my videos. I'm trying to be entertaining. I'm trying to show people realistically what happens. I'm trying to share with people what I've learned through the videos. How do I deal with them in certain situations? People can talk about it all the time. There's a billion great dementia experts out there that can tell you the ins and outs. They can write a book, but there's something about watching it real on a video, and not something that's where it's actors pretending, but real. And that's kind of what I look at. I'm showing you the realistic picture what it's like.
And I'm just show you my,
And I don't show
My
it
interpretation.
from my perspective, like, this is my life. I'm a caregiver. That's not my objective. You can understand that or not. It doesn't matter to me.
Listen.
But I want
Hi,
my
Hadish.
dad's image to be up. I want the videos to be entertaining. I want them to be
Not
helpful.
3, 2.
And I want them to be realistic. The truth,
And I just-
without ever squandering my dad's dignity, right? And so that's the challenge, is to do that without, showing you stuff that I'm not comfortable showing you. So that's what I do, and she does her thing. It's her story. It's her life. That's why they're a bit different,
And we're both different.
and we're different.
Should I try the buzz ball? Dan's gonna have to help.
I am not drinking the Buzzball.
You can try it. Buzz ball. How many? Okay, if we get up to 50,000 likes, Dan will take a sip of the buzz ball. And we're gonna keep doing it, because I can't drink this whole thing.
Buzzball is not worth the hype, Fox. I'm sure it's not, but it looks like a pretty good marketing gimmick. It's something you notice in the store. It's kind of brilliant the way they've done it and the way they're marketing it through these gas stations and putting it, the counters, the point of purchase displays and where they put it. The company does a good job.
I'm only doing this for Anthony, because Anthony is a buzz ball lover.
All right,
So we're trying this.
we're getting a lot of likes because people are tapping.
Well, I need Dan
Show
to
them
help
what
me.
what it looks like.
I need Dan to help me with it, because there's no way. No way. No way. I know, Dancer, but I have had 2 beers already. So I don't want the whole thing. Shake it. Shit.
Too late.
Shake it like a Motorola picture.
Shake it. I was shaking.
So we're at 50. So should Dan take the first sip? You take the first
I'll taste it. 'Cause I've seen
No,
it.
drink it.
It tastes like something you'd get like in Mexico, if you order a pina colada or a margarita. What
Woo,
is it?
God, that smells.
What is it? She don't want to say what it is for some reason.
Anthony said it's vodka and
Why
tequila.
don't you read it?
I can't see this.
All right,
Hold on, be
let
careful.
me see it.
And Dan took like a little taste. You love buzz balls in Ireland, really?
Lime with chiller. I don't know what the hell it is, but
Anthony said there's fine print on here. I can't even bother to see it.
I'm sure it tastes pretty strong though. How you doing in the Netherlands? Yeah, it's 15%. So that's like it's like
Buzzball.
strong wine.
Buzz balls got me a DUI. I had 6. I blew double.
We
Cute.
don't normally make jokes about DUIs, but
The ball's big. Is this a big ball? Dan, drink some more.
I've got big balls.
I know you have to chug them, but I can't.
I like
There's
big
no way.
balls, and there's no denying the Buzzball taste will get you flying.
Take another sip.
I don't want another
Yes,
sip.
you're gonna peer pressure. Do it. Take a gulp. Oh God! I mean, you haven't even had a full shot.
I'm on a highway to hell. Wild night. We're sipping a Buzzball here. I'm with my light beer. This is a Buzzball.
Ow.
For people that don't know what a Buzzball is.
Fuzzball.
We're not pushing Buzzballs, by the way.
Red. The fuzzball is something different that I don't want to drink. I don't want the fuzzballs in my mouth. No thanks.
What's a Fuzzball? It is 6:30 here in California, Lex.
Do you want me to tell you?
Maybe not.
Maybe not. You never want to know.
Oh, for someone from Lakeside.
Yes.
We
Oh,
lived
that's
in
right,
Lakeside
Madison.
for a while.
Y'all read
On
Madison's
Grand
comment.
Point in Lakeside, off Four Winds.
Yeah, you remembered. Oh my God, this would get you screwed up. One of these is all you need. One.
One is all you need.
Hi, Richie Yeller.
How you doing there, Thomas?
Buzzballs are after buzzballs.
Big balls after buzzballs? What?
Anthony says fuzzballs are after buzzballs.
lightweight.
Yes.
I mean, definitely. I mean, if I compare what I drink now to
They lowered
what
it
I
to
was
15.
consuming back in the day,
Cue Ball said they used to be 20%, but they had to lower it to 15.
I can't. It already tastes strong. At 15.
Red, really? I know. God. We only had one sip. It's not
Dave, my
bad.
dad's doing fine. He's
It's
on the
not
couch
bad.
now. I was hoping he could have gone
This is really
on, but
strong.
we'll see. I mean, I highly doubt it, but I asked him. I don't want to talk to anybody.
I wish they
I don't
didn't
want to
look.
talk to anybody. The Epstein list.
Is it coming out?
They've been saying it's coming out forever.
Okay, get to 100, and then Dan will take a big, I'll pour it in a shot glass.
When typically when you say, get to 100, it doesn't do a lot, but it's a delay tactic, Oh, I can delay until.
Keep tapping. Keep them. I know everybody's like, can Dan
One of
apply
Judy's
for?
lawyers
Yeah,
quit,
he
huh?
just said he couldn't do it anymore. Oh,
How
carry
about
your close and
ASAP?
pull like pines.
ASAP not guilty. Do you know who ASAP is?
ASAP Rocky?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Rihanna's husband.
Yeah.
I heard.
Yep.
And he was found not guilty of whatever he was on. I have no idea about the facts of the case, but
What's ASAP? I mean, what'd he do?
I think it was an assault case.
The chocolate ones?
While the night is still young, I want to keep making love to you while the
It's an
night is still
assault case.
young.
Oh, and attempted?
Is that the song you were alluding to? Or were you just saying the night is still young?
What am I
That's a Billy
thinking?
Joel song, by the way.
I'm thinking this is dangerous. Let me know when they start
Do I make
being
7
buzzballs.
figures?
Maybe.
No.
He used to. Not no more.
I used to. I maybe once in my lawyer days, but no, money is not what we're about here.
Well,
I mean,
he's
I
not.
like to pay the bills, but
I like money. He doesn't.
I now for me it's more about living, and I'm beyond the money part.
No, every time he sings, take a shot, Chantel, I would be dead. He would have to call an ambulance for me.
Maggie, I know you, Maggie. And I know your husband, Ken, too. Absolutely.
Already?
Are you
One
going to the
pack?
reunion next year? What? That's someone from my high school.
I've tapped 100. Only 100, Sherry? Come on. Get it. You guys need to you need to do more calisthenics with your fingers, your phalanges. You need to make them
Family is
stronger.
good.
It was a double.
All right, Maggie, I'll see you there. Hopefully I'm going to go with Moose and Kevin McAdams. How you doing in Oakland?
Every time Dan
Is
tells a
Luigi
story,
not guilty?
I would die too. You guys are almost there. You have to take a shot at 100.
I don't advocate terrorism, even if for a good cause, right? I'm just not that's not my style. So while I have issues with the health insurance company, very similar issues that Luigi had, if you commit murder, I think you're guilty of murder. There's better ways to do that than
Pat.
killing people. I mean,
Celebrate.
it can, it might start something that might shift things, but it doesn't look
Shauna,
that way right now.
hell no.
Given the current political situation, so
I am
somebody's been
Nate.
dead, someone's been killed.
Did you sign
And I
your
don't know
absence?
all of his reasoning, but there's better ways to
Dan,
do it.
You're
Yeah.
over 100.
Uh-oh.
Do you want me to get a shot glass?
Go ahead, get a shot glass. All right. Did I ever agree to this? I'll do it because she promised it. But man. Party all the time. That was an Eddie Murphy song.
Party all the time.
Putting down the dirt.
I like to party all the time. Party on. Shit, Dan, drink an entire buzzball.
And the 3 choices are yes, absolutely, and no. And it's 90%. That's a shot glass. That's a frickin' iced tea glass. What are you talking about? That's a shot glass? And the frickin' buzz ball's almost gone. She emptied it into this glass. All right, I don't know what's gonna happen, but
Open your throat.
it's good that I have high schoolers on here because I feel like I'm back in high school now.
Dan and the peer pressure. Dan's gonna want some type of fuzz.
I'm probably just gonna pass out. More likely what's gonna happen. Or you might see a dancing video tomorrow, one of the two. We can dance if we want to. We can leave our friends behind. If our friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they're no
Gum
friends of
gum.
mine.
Oh my God. He'll sleep good. We won't hear Grandpa, but hey, no worries.
Yeah, my dad does not have a Penn State sweatshirt. That's something I know he doesn't have. We got a
He
someone,
sees-
a lot of people that we duplicates. But I don't think he has a Penn State.
Let me know how the watermelon is. Oh my
Someone
God.
else is drinking Butterball.
Yeah, we've got like 4 different Butterball drinkers on here. Yeah.
How you doing from Colorado, Sam?
We'll have no Kitchen Chronicles because Dan will be passed out.
You're not going to have many Kitchen Chronicles anymore because I am making an effort. I got my blood work back, and I am freaking pre-diabetic, which means if I don't get it on, get myself under control,
See.
I'll be full-blown diabetic. So I've cut my late night sugar out. I don't have any candy in the house. It's going to be.
The pina colada, I would try that one too. Yeah, Dan's trying.
I'm really
the
trying.
Kitchen Chronicles haven't really been much because he has cereal and he has lunch meat and cheese.
I'm working on my weight and I know
I'm gonna
I
try
take
them
these
all.
things seriously.
Red,
now.
I'm gonna try them all.
You get a letter from your doctor and it's all. See, what does it say here? Your HDL was also abnormal. Your HDL cholesterol is the good cholesterol. Low levels increase your chance for heart disease. HDL less than 40 for
Miami.
men and less than 45 for women are considered to be low. Mine was 39. It's like, fuck. Quit smoking. Choosing lower fat foods and being physically active can help you raise HDL levels. So I'm following the advice. How can you care for yourself at home? Watch your weight. A healthy weight helps your body use insulin properly. Eat a balanced diet that may help you prevent or delay
Oh my
diabetes.
gosh, Sarah.
Try to eat an even amount of carbohydrates throughout the day. That can help you avoid sudden peaks in blood sugar. Get 30 minutes of
Cheerios.
exercise most days, and I do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dan, can you recite the alphabet backwards?
Z, X, Y, U, T, S, R, Q. I mean, I don't know. Is that right? I think that's right.
Not all of it.
I mean, I can count backwards from 100.
I
How
can't
about
even
that?
I can't even do that sober. So
Oh, it's a drunk question. Again, I don't have to worry about it because I will never drive, and this is a good rule, with any alcohol in my system. If I have one beer, I won't drive. It's just my rule. And I tell my kids the same thing.
but you're also a DUI attorney too. So
Well,
you have to live. You have to practice what you preach.
Right. I mean, it would not look good walking into DUI court. Hi, Your Honor. Yeah, Mr. Salinger? Who do you have? I've got myself today, Your Honor. Someone's going to take this and turn it into an AI and make it look like I got a
Yeah.
DUI. You watch.
Again, you'll
Someone
be
will
on your
take that.
second DUI.
Yes, Your Honor. I don't know what happened.
Live by the buzzball. These buzzballs are good.
P.S. There are Supreme Court justices in California that have gotten DUIs.
So, Anthony, you're onto
But
something.
I'm never going to get one.
All you
'cause
need is
I
one.
won't drink and drive ever. It's just stupid.
Baxter.
Poor back.
Well, because he licks. He drives me nuts at night too. He keeps me up.
Are you guys divorcing? Not today.
Not yet.
But ask us on Monday. You might have a different answer.
Yeah.
On Wednesday, we might reconcile. Friday, who knows?
I know, Kim, he knows.
My dad's doing just fine. In fact, he's fairly quiet in there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't normally get hangovers because I simply most nights
Marianne, it's been
drink
driving
less
me
than
nuts.
2 beers. Most nights. Sometimes I'll do just over 2, but I don't drink to the point where I get a hangover anymore.
The licking. And he's a licker.
I don't like
So I have to yell.
hangovers. My dad is doing great. Thanks for asking, Devin.
I think the first game's at 10:40, but I'm very
When's
close.
the last hangover I had?
I'm really close to the field, so I don't have to leave the house till probably like 10, 10, 10. Probably 10 after
I
10.
can't remember exactly, but I remember like maybe a couple months ago, I think it may have been a Saturday when I went a little excessive and I felt a little
Four?
like under the weather in the morning. And I remember thinking, am I hungover?
Shauna, stop it. Shauna said
ASAP was,
Dan, our drug court judge here got 4 DUIs, ankle monitoring, and you see him riding his bike to course.
I mean, good for him riding his bike to court. I mean, lawyers and judges are no different than other people or doctors. We have lapses in judgment just like everybody else. I mean, that's why I have a complete rule. It's not there's no room for interpretation. Am I drunk? Am I buzzed? Am I over 0.08? I don't go by those. If I have one beer, it's too much. And that way you'll never find yourself in that predicament.
Mm-hmm. You can't go to could you imagine going to a DUI attorney and you're like, hey, what's your record? Checking him out and seeing he has like 4 DUIs.
I know what you're going through, man. Jesus. I got let out just before you got in.
Oh my God.
And there are
Shauna.
a lot of attorneys that it does happen to.
It happens to a lot.
And I'm never going to let that happen to me. I mean, it's embarrassing. Let me tell you, it's not the judges and the people. It's the fact that I work, against DUI. I've gone and spoken. I've gone with the DA and with judges to high schools, and we've done like mock, DUI trials
Not in
or
that
hearings
case. You
in
want your
order to try and
psychologist
prevent it.
and
So
your
I've done a lot of
psychiatrist to have
anti-DUI, public work. So I can't, under any circumstances,
7
ever.
DUIs in Indiana. Why would people go to him? Especially if he represents drug
Because they met him in jail, Hey, I'll give you the jail discount. If you get busted if we spend the night in jail, it's half off.
This is not realized medication. Oh, Shauna, stop. Oh my God.
I know about getting a ticket for street racing in California, and it can be
being
pretty
boozled?
severe.
Ugh.
They can take your vehicles. There's all sorts of crap they can do for speed exhibition.
Thanks, Akbari.
And I've had some of
Akbari.
those cases.
You guys need to make your handle names easier.
You can
thanks,
lose
Ann.
your license from one arrest, depending on what it is. Typically in California, if you
You
get
love
a
the being
DUI,
boozled?
you didn't hurt anybody.
I've done it before.
They're not going to take your license.
Bobby, I hope so.
I bet, if you got
Hi,
2
Robin.
or 3, it might be a different story.
I feel
In
like,
California, they don't mess around.
I mean,
that
the thing
much with that
is you
stuff.
can get a freaking Uber. I mean, that's what I don't understand. Especially
Advice
people.
for getting pulled over. Hold on. So you can't really give a complete, like if I got
Advice.
pulled over, I would submit to any testing they wanted because I know that I'm not drunk. I will say this, and I don't even like saying this, but if you were involved in an accident and you had been drinking, and people were hurt and you're facing really serious felony prison charges, I might suggest, refusing the field sobriety test, refusing the breathalyzer. In California, they can take you and do it without your permission. They can do that in California, but I would do everything I could, if I was
It'd be better
facing a
on
serious
ice.
time, not to take the test. But then again, if I If you don't take the test, you lose your license for a year in
All right,
California automatically. So it really depends on your situation. There's no hard and fast rules.
When Millie
The
has
best
something
rule is
tart, she does this.
don't drink and drive. And then
After.
if you get pulled over for it, you can have fun with the cops. I don't drink. You want me to do a test? Sure.
P.S.
You want me to
said
blow?
hospital
Sure, I'll
for
blow.
blood.
Whatever you want, officer, because I ain't drinking.
It's the lime
And you
arena.
never have to worry about
It
it.
would be good on ice for sure.
On what?
This.
Oh.
We did the Bean Boozled. The kids did it with Dan, and he pussied out.
I'm in the wrong story. Are you in a story? I mean, is this Alice in Wonderland? Like what was that, Poltergeist, where you're like in the TV? You are in a story right now?
Officer, I had no drink. Oh, I'm fine. I can say the ABCs. I can walk on my
The
head.
buzzballs give you a gnarly hangover. I'm out of my beer
Here, have the rest of this.
So I'll
Ready?
slowly. Don't put it in the.
Yeah, we'll do it. The rest.
Oh, so that's like. I think she had me buy this for her, and I think I drank 90% of it.
Yeah, but I had 2 beers before.
So did I.
Yeah, but I had IPAs. You had pussy water.
I long for pussy water. Don't call it pussy water. You can call it piss, but not pussy water. They're 2 different things. He got a hung jury with no breathalyzer. Yeah, you can create a reasonable. Again, I don't want to go be, telling you just, be a dick on the stop. I would say, if you're facing serious fucking jail time, I would always tell my clients, just do what you can do. I mean, don't cooperate if you're facing serious time. Make their case that much harder. Make them do the work. Delay
So
as long as
smoothly.
you can
He
getting
just-
that blood.
He just segued
tested,
right into
but-
the blood tests.
How you doing in Ireland? What? Again, here we have this.
Because you were like, I would love some pussy water, and then you went directly into blood tests and DUIs.
Well, you
and
said
everybody,
pussy
and,
water.
and everybody,
I don't even know what pussy water is.
your drink.
Oh no, I was thinking of
No,
the.
so I know.
I was thinking of
anyway,
the.
So,
Yeah.
and you just got so serious so quickly, and everybody's like, the way he just smoothed that over into the next segment. Dan's feeling it. He's feeling it. Buzzball Dan.
By the way, we have a walk for Alzheimer's coming up in September.
Here he goes again.
And this year I want to get serious about it. So if you're interested in walking with me to try and help cure Alzheimer's, send me a DM and let me put you on a list, because I'm gonna reach out to some people, some local people that like newscasters and people that are they're fairly known, and see if I can't create a group to walk, a large group, and raise a decent amount of money for Alzheimer's this September. So if you have at all interest in that coming September, you're close enough to come. Send me a DM and I'll put you on the list. I have some dad mannerisms. I do have some.
He is a dad
I am a dad,
of
but
3. Yes, Shauna, you can ride the scooter. Anything counts. How many
I
holes?
honestly don't feel. I feel a bit off normal, but I don't feel buzzed. I'm in that perfect place right now.
Well, it's different for men and women, Warren. The whole variations differ from one.
You're gonna walk from Kansas to California. Air travel is still the safest travel, bar none. Right? It is safer than getting on a train, safer than going
No,
in a
brothers,
car.
I haven't seen that.
But I'm, like the rest of you, it's unnerving a little bit, to see planes flipping over and landing too hard and crashing into helicopters and, taking off and coming down in mall parking lots.
Buzzball.
But we got it, things happen weird in bunches. That's life, right? It doesn't mean that there's any, like systemic problem with flying. I think it's just coincidence right now. That might change if
Anthony,
there's 2 more crashes in the
Anthony,
next week.
leave the
but-
room for like 2 minutes.
What?
Anthony stresses him out with the plane crashes.
I don't mean to stress anybody out, but I'd get on a plane
No, I
right
haven't,
now without
Madison.
any thought.
Yeah, we have a lot of people that are like, fuck that shit, I'll be driving.
Mary Beth, were you? That's the second comment I've
that's
seen.
funny.
Is there an AI video about how we broke up, or were you looking at last February
seen that.
1st or about April 1st video?
It's the April 1st video
Okay,
that
that
keeps
could-
getting reposted from the, the fakers.
Okay, yeah, you got to watch that video all the way through because it's an April Fool's video.
Pink Pony. No,
Yeah,
Pony Club.
you're much more likely to die on the way to the airport than in an airplane.
Oh, Sarah Good.
Elhart, you're fine tomorrow.
The Californians.
I
I'll
would
think
bet my
I'll look it
house
up.
that your plane will take off and land fine. Are bullet trains the future? I don't know. I mean, are bullet trains? Are we going to have
I know,
Musk
the flights
go
is
under
scary.
the ground with that big, tunnel? I don't know what the future is. I'm just not educated
girl.
enough in that area. Well, I think that those crashes, the crash in DC was, there was a number of problems. I don't think they were systemic problems. I don't think it had anything to do with,
that's
with the air traffic
Anthony,
controllers.
don't read breezy bees. True, car accidents
And
are
the
more
one in
likely,
Toronto,
but
they
you
were
are
just
less
coming down
likely to
too
survive
fast.
a plane crash.
That was pilot error, I think. Again, and that's opinion.
Anthony,
In a
don't
court
read
trial.
that.
Dan Salinger in California with no expertise whatsoever says it was pilot error. On 30,000 they offered, did they? Did someone offer 30,000? That's probably money that they were going to give without requiring a release, right? They were probably just going to give that because they know that they're going to end up paying a lot more than that, and they wanted to give some up front. I'm assuming that's what you're talking about. I've seen nothing about it, but obviously 30,000 is not a full settlement for, if the airline was at fault or the pilot was at fault. Would you fly in an AI piloted plane? No, not at this point at all. I mean, I can't even get through a frickin' Carl's Jr. AI
Sarah.
drive-through. Why the hell would I get on an airplane flown by AI?
We can't even figure out the new shenanigans at the restaurants. It's horrible. Did you finish it?
I'm not, almost. Grandpa is doing just fine. Thank you.
The Canada was from weather, but it freaking flipped upside down.
The plane came down too fast. I mean, I don't know if there was a downdraft at the end.
I don't know how to do
Or
it.
something that forced it down, but their rate of descent was I think double what it was supposed to be, and it just landed too hard.
Robin, yes, that sounds amazing. My legs. I know Ed says the same thing,
I'm
Kathy. It's
sure
so
that
funny.
is just a.
He always
a
wants me to put
up
pants
front
on.
here.
No.
Let me give you this to help you get through.
I'm hot.
Kind of the way FEMA did that. They give everybody a little bit of money up front to get through the emergency time, and then they come in later
Ugh, the grilled
and you get
chicken.
fully
It's
compensated.
always the chicken.
And there are really talented
It's always the
airline
chicken.
attorneys that are going to make sure they're all fully compensated. There's attorneys that wait for those crashes and they fly out wherever they are, and they know what the hell they're doing, and they'll get it done for those people.
Black Box Dan has spoken.
Did it land flat, Kim? I haven't watched it that close. What?
Judy said, Black Box Dan has spoken.
Black box?
Yeah.
Only 2 beers user,
No,
but
some balls.
a little butterball. A little butterball too.
It's not butterball.
What is it?
It's a buzz ball.
Buzzball, little buzzball too.
Because you're getting a buzz on the ball.
Butterball's a turkey, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
You're not drinking a turkey.
I'm not drinking a turkey.
You're drinking a ball.
It's someone says it's a miracle everybody survived. It's a miracle that the plane didn't break apart, which would have caused death, but everyone was belted in and
Good night,
everyone was
Marianne.
following the rules, and
Hang
so
tough, babe.
it worked out pretty well. I mean, I don't think there were any fatalities in there, and
calling it a
keep your
butter-
belt on a plane. That's all
From
I can
Granite
say.
Bay, like 45, 50 minutes, depending. Yeah, not too far. Nothing wrong with the buzz. Cheers.
Let me finish this.
Dan had more ball than I had.
I mean, it's not horrible, I will
No.
tell you.
No, it's good.
It's not horrible.
You're a
as
flight
I make
attendant.
my face.
I'm the
Jackie's a
best.
flight attendant. Thank you. And what a great job.
I love
mean, you get to
Butterball
fly all
turkey
over the
burgers.
place and see all sorts of different places. And
Dan's feeling good. Better than the 2 pussy waters he
my
had.
ex legal partner,
Ugh,
who owes me a lot of money, his wife was a flight
a
attendant.
lot of money.
I introduced the two of them. I
Any-
introduced Glenn to Stephanie.
Let's not talk about it.
I'm just saying I did.
I don't
introduced
care.
them. They're married.
Well, they could both die. I said that out loud.
Well, you know what? This is all, it's Glenn will never get over it. That she was hitting on me before him. And I turned her down and turned her over to Glenn, and then he married her.
All I see is a G-Wagon.
What?
All I see is a G-Wagon.
They have a G-Wagon?
No,
Oh,
that's what I want.
oh. Well,
They could buy me the G-Wagon.
maybe they'll get rich and pay us. I don't know. Who knows?
They're never going to pay us.
They may, I have faith I have faith in people. That they get, people change over time. And the one thing about me is, I know that the human condition is flawed, and every one of us, everybody watching, Danielle and I, my dad, we're all flawed. And we're flawed, substantially flawed. And so is everyone else on the planet. So
Love you, Shauna. Are you leaving?
What?
Did you hit me?
I didn't hit you.
Oh, yeah, but
What?
we don't talk about Bruno.
About Bruno? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Danielle wants to have that, what we were gunning for, but man, we'd think of the pricks we'd be. We'd be a bunch of fucking pricks.
I don't mind being a prick.
I do. We'd be bad people.
I like being a
We'd
prick.
be. I hate those people. I hate the way I was. I hate the way I was 15 years ago. I really do. I despise that person.
Thanks, your mama.
I don't like the person I was in high school, but I don't hate that person. I do hate the person I was for those few years when I got caught up in the rat race.
It was fun. That rat race was a fun ride.
It was fun.
I would never take it back.
It was fun.
We
but-
had
but
the
we
time,
were just
yo.
total asses.
No, you were. I was still innocent and scared. But I went
course.
along
I
with
was an
everything
ass,
you
and
did.
Danielle was innocent and nice
Scared.
and sweet.
And naive.
Yeah. And today,
You've turned me into a wild banshee,
and now I'm nice
Mm-hmm.
and innocent.
kind of.
We've switched places.
Not so much. But whatever you want to think.
I can never say we were a rich AF, but we had a decent income.
We were-
and spent a decent income because we were stupid AF.
He was
That's why.
stupid back then. I was not
Stupid
stupid.
AF.
I'm stupider
I
now.
could have been set for life and not had to worry about anything. But it was more important to go up and feed the machine
was.
and sit at a poker table and
God, that's
spend
fun.
money on first
Oh,
class and
I
all that
love it.
stupid bullshit.
Yes, baby.
Walk
Yes.
in and they come out and they come and they greet you.
God,
like you're a
I
frickin'
love
celebrity,
it.
And
VIP,
it's great,
baby.
'cause you're just. I wrote a poem
VIP.
about it. I wrote the ATM dance. That's what I think of gambling.
God, it was wonderful. Oh, I still gamble. It's great.
It feels so good as you feed the machine. You've got your eyes set on cha-ching. That's part of it. Not exactly,
It was.
but
It wasn't.
it's a good-
But
it's a
it
good
was.
poem.
God, those were great times.
I wish I could read you the poem.
Calm down. You're getting me excited. No, Andrew's gone.
King
He's
is
in
taking
Utah.
over, and political pulse. Who's king? Who is king?
Oh, I don't do online gaming. No, that would be too much of a trouble.
Audrey, I like that comment a little bit.
You had an earthquake today? Oof, I hate earthquakes.
Thanks, Lisa, from Lisa Briones. I think I've seen you before. You had an earthquake up in BC, man. I hope you don't have that tsunami, that killer tsunami up in Vancouver and Seattle, and that's at risk. Are you ready to eat on this Friday night? Are you good?
I'm good.
All right, I'll be good then.
Are you good?
I'm good.
Yes,
I
Andrew's
wish I
in
had
Utah.
another butterball.
There's no more butterballs.
I can't go open another beer
Well,
now. After
why
drinking
did
that
why did you?
Butterball.
Who buys one?
I don't drink regular alcohol. So
I know, but who buys one? You could have bought two, and if we didn't want to drink it, we wouldn't have drank it.
I should
But we could have had
it.
another ball, and we would have been fine.
My bad. My bad. Humans
Bye,
are
Lisa.
flawed, and I make mistakes, and I made a mistake. But I'll appreciate that mistake tomorrow. Big fan of your wife. Look at that. Congratulations to Canada.
Canada won? I didn't even know.
And it was a great game, and congratulations on the
See,
victory.
You're not going to make three.
I'm happy for Canada too. Canada's my second favorite country, for sure. I have relatives. My dad's sister lives in Canada, and my uncle is a doctor in Canada, and that socialized medical care system, and he was up there for did it for 50 years or however long he did it. Grandpa Ed is doing great. Thank you for asking. He is really he's still awake. It's 7 o'clock. He's still up because he naps a little bit now, so he stays up later. How's he doing?
Just
It's 7 o'clock.
Well, he went to bed after 8 last night.
I know. It's insane. He's staying up.
Mm-hmm. I am
Angie,
Placerville Delaney.
It's 10 o'clock in Florida. Is he still gaming? Who still gaming?
Andrew?
It's the only one I know that games.
Yeah.
Amen.
He sent us a beautiful picture today. Did you see
I
it?
couldn't open it. It was just like a file.
It was a
When I
beautiful.
saw
It was
it.
from the top of a ski slope, and it was just beautiful
He's in-
weather
where is he? He's in Utah right now?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's in Utah visiting his buddy in college.
Yeah.
At college.
it was crazy, beautiful. Oh, looks beautiful there too.
6:59. Yeah, same time here. We're in the same time zone, Sexy Coast. Thank you for that. I don't know what that was. Let me see if I can see what that was. I've never seen that before.
So, Judy,
Thank you.
I would do
Thank you
the
for
lime
that.
margarita again, or the lime whatever, over ice.
I would
But
drink that again.
But I wouldn't have beer.
I would we'll definitely do that again at some point.
Those
That's
are
not
good.
bad for Fridays, 9 p.m. in Oklahoma. Oklahoma, where the something goes high every day. It was really a poor effort.
I don't even
It was
know.
a poor effort at the musical Oklahoma. I don't remember it. I don't even know why I tried.
I don't even know.
Forget that. Forget the Oklahoma
Vegas
thing.
Jen, we are coming back April 10th. April 10th through the 13th. Yep.
They are coming back.
He's-
I will be staying at home with Ed.
Yes.
I'll be taking care of Ed.
Yep.
What I love to do. So I'm happy. I'm fine. Go for a month. I'll just me and Dad for a month. Ow!
I don't think you could
I
do it.
just banged my shin on the bottom of that table.
I don't.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
we
bad.
heard for the Cheer Choice Awards. We're there during the Cheer Choice. By the way,
With cheerleaders?
don't even go there.
That's not fair. I mean, that's
Don't
not
even
fair.
go there.
It's like, it's like I go to Vegas during a
gosh,
Chippendale
Jane.
convention. What? Just saying. We will take turns, Angie. My next vacation will likely be with my
his
friends.
yeah.
I'll take a road trip with my friends for a couple of days.
Yeah.
And I have a ball with my old high school buddies. I really do. We go and we just, we're in the car and it's, whatever, it's real life when I'm with my buddies. And we meet, we go to
Anthony.
small towns and just talk to people.
They go
that
to old dives, bar dives.
Yeah, we go to old bars. That's what we do. We go into small town,
should,
old
Red.
bar, small town, and we go in and we just talk to the people in different areas, and I love it.
He does, Sadie?
You don't get to know a place any better than being in their old bar where all the locals hang out. Nambia, how are you doing in Nambia? Good morning. Obviously, we're 12 hours apart here. You must be on the other side of the planet.
The last time we swinged was at a local winery on their bench swing that
And it
hung
was,
from the
it was an
tree.
amazing swinging.
We had a bottle of
thing.
champagne and swung at the same time
Yeah, I
with each
mean,
other
I
and
like,
glasses.
You
Yeah,
know, like,
yeah.
yeah,
We had a great time swinging on that.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm easy going, whatever. It comes up, it comes up. Unfortunately, and my wife's more traditional.
I just
But
like
I'm more like, you
the
know,
wooden
hey,
swings are more just quaint and nice.
hey,
I like the
a
old wooden
little of this,
swings.
little of that, try a little bit, you know. I'm
I like
more
a
buffet
I like
style.
a splinter in the
She's
ass.
more,
You know, it's great.
Just that you're stuck with the same meal every
Yeah.
day. I like a little variety.
I like the same meal.
Yeah. But I don't blame you. I mean, if you had that meal every day, I wouldn't eat anything else. But I like,
I know, a smorgasbord,
oh,
like Harry's Hofbrau style.
Harry's Hofbrau. And you want to eat at Harry's Hofbrau?
Judy would have. Judy
Pretty
should
damn
know.
good, man. A ham sandwich at Harry's Hofbrau, there's nothing like it. And if you go on St. Patrick's Day, the beer is green.
Oh, Nikki, I don't care. What in the world are we talking about now? Harry's Hofbrau, smorgasbord. Dan would like a smorgasbord.
I am Plymouth, UK. We have a Plymouth.
I
here
knew
in
Judy. Judy
Sacramento.
did.
What?
Judy, did you ever have? Judy had Harry's Hofbrau. What was the other one?
Cooked for 25 years.
What was
That's
the,
beautiful.
what was the other hamburger place? Hold on, Judy. What was the other?
Lions?
No, the hamburger place on the corner of the freeway. I don't know what it is. The Burger Pit. Did you ever eat the Burger Pit?
She's Bay Area?
Yes.
No, yeah,
That's why I
Burger
said that.
Pit was good. I think the last one just closed.
Have you and Dan done the Not My Hands challenge? I don't even know what that is.
Nikki, that,
This ball
you
makes
know,
me eat too much Fritos.
jealousy is
Yum.
always a problem. And it's a
Yum.
difficult problem too.
Anthony loves bean dip.
But I'm letting my wife go to Vegas without me. And I have
yeah, I
complete
know.
trust.
I don't.
Are you kidding? Primo, that's the
I mean,
Harry's Hofbrau that we're talking
Nikki, I was
about,
talking
the
about
one in Redwood City. Is that still there? Because that's the one I went to with
don't
my
get jealous.
dad and my grandparents. My grandparents lived
I
in
don't get
Redwood City,
jealous.
and we would go to Harry's Hofbrau right there in Redwood City. That's amazing.
I think we're just comfortable with each other. We know that we're not going to risk anything or do anything stupid.
And we have a zero tolerance policy. We're not people, I'm not someone who would put up with that. And I hope my wife is not someone who would put up with that either. It's not fair. It's not right. And if you disrespect somebody in that way, to me, that's
Letting her.
crossing the line.
Yeah.
There's Mark. Mark is in the house. He's heard the Burger Pit.
been in the house.
Well, Mark likes the Burger Pit.
Oh, tell Dan that Hofbrau is still in Redwood City.
I'm shocked. If I next time I go, I'm in that area, I'm going to go there because I ate there as a kid, and that's everything. I'm to the green beer, all that stuff. That's what I would eat with my dad and my grandparents and my cousins. I have the best memories.
Judy,
from
you
Harry's
know
Hofbrau.
what I used to love in Los Gatos? There was a Hobie's, and I would get the blueberry coffee cake when we were in high school, and it was to die for.
There was a Burger Pit by Valley Fair down the street. It was
Yeah.
on Stevens Creek, but I think the Burger Pit was
Yes,
more down
Lifeless Mom,
towards
there's a
like
lot.
Saratoga Sunnyvale Road.
Best
There might
turkey
have been
dinner
one over there
anywhere.
by Valley Fair.
But the Hobie's, the blueberry coffee cake, holy crap, with the butter. We've been eating at Harry's Hofbrau for 45 years.
Harry's Hofbrau.
Yeah.
I get the ham sandwich. They got one of those
Fritos and bean
hams
dip?
sitting there, and they
Look,
slice
see,
the
that's
ham
see,
right in front of
Betty
you.
had the same thing you did, Fritos and bean dip. The Hobie's. There's not a lot of Hobie's, but the one I used to go to is not there anymore. I think in
Linda
Los Gatos.
down near Tampa Bay.
You grew up in Los Gatos?
Yep.
He's Saratoga and I'm Campbell.
Although I lived in Rinconada Hills, which is Los Gatos, for many years. That's when my parents divorced. My mom moved to Los Gatos, and that's where I moved. I have a great memory for food. I don't forget my food.
And Jake's Pizza.
Unfortunately.
Judy, have you ever had Jake's Pizza? That was like a big time fave for us too. By
The Oaks Shopping Center. Oh, that's Mark. I was about to say, my uncle
My
owned
husband,
the Oaks Theaters.
Judy's husband worked at Los Gatos Honda as a mechanic in the 80s.
Really? Mm-hmm. I know. I remember Los Gatos Honda. I know exactly where it is. You're
Oh,
only in
really?
Rockridge. You mean Rockland?
La Fondue. We went to La Fondue. We used to love it. How
On
about
Saratoga
what was it?
Sunnyvale.
Delmonico's. What Trattoria? We
Yeah.
used to love in high school. Me and my friends would go to the Trattoria and have their bread with the cheese dip. Oh,
That was owned by the Delmonicos. If you,
One of my- yeah.
I know we're talking to a select group here, but that was owned by the
Mm-hmm.
Delmonicos. And I remember when we used to deliver pizzas, my friend John and I, get the boys a pizza. This old Italian guy. We'd go in
Went
to
to
deliver
Santa Cruz all the
to go
time.
pick up the pizza,
Yeah.
deliver,
Hi,
and
Kenneth.
Mr.
How are you?
Delmonico would come out. Get the boys a pizza. You know, we were 19 or 20, and he would make sure.
And
that
one of my good
if-
friends in high school that we ate at the restaurant married a Delmonico.
I know.
Yeah.
Vic or Vic?
Nope, not Vic.
All right. I'll be right back.
Yeah. My friends always opened a fondue restaurant, PG, and then I went that dream. Oh my God, one of my best friends, her husband works for PG&E too, up here in Northern California. He's been there for like 30 plus years. Yeah. And then his wife works for SMUD, which is the electricity we have in Elk Grove. So it's like PG&E and SMUD in one house. Hi, Ashley. We live in South San Jose and our pizza joint was down there and our house of pizza. Oh, yeah. I've never been there though. Remember Fung Lum? Come eat Fung Lum. Bathcombe Avenue. I just always remember that commercial. Come to Fung Lum. Bathcombe Avenue. I don't remember the numbers, but. And Dan takes the spoon. Remember Fung Lum?
Bang, bang.
Come to Fung Lum, Bathcombe Avenue. But what were the numbers? He used to say the numbers.
Come to Thong Lam, 9147 Bascom Avenue.
Bathcombe, the way he said Bathcombe.
Do you remember? Remember when
Laura.
I
Hi,
got
Laura.
sick over there next to Thong Lam?
Sugar
I got
pops.
some chickens.
Like caramel things?
I left the Bay
Or
Area to
cereal.
go to law school, and then
Yeah,
when I
never been
finished
there, but
law
it's huge.
school, housing prices
know,
in the
how
Bay
do you shout
Area
out
had
to?
jumped so much from like 92 to 96 that I just said, I'd rather live in Sacramento where I can buy a house. rather
Sadie,
than
my
live in an
grandpa used to
apartment in
eat
the Bay Area,
those.
so I stayed in Sacramento.
Oh, my grandpa loved those sugar pops. And that was like when I go to Nashville for the summertime and visit with my grandparents, that's what he would have. And I would gorge on sugar pops because we didn't have that type of cereal. Yeah.
Sugar Pops?
Sadie's eating them. Yeah. And
I
my
remember
grandpa,
Sugar Pops commercials.
my grandpa used to love. Yeah. Oh, that brought back a memory.
Why
he's
do y'all
scared.
talk at the same time? I don't know.
Probably.
She's
Happy
talking
Hound.
to them, I'm talking to you.
How about Happy Hound? I remember Happy Hound.
Isn't that in Elk
In
Grove?
Los Gatos.
Where was it?
Los Gatos Boulevard.
I mean, the name sounds familiar.
Sugar pops. Oh, God. Sugar
Frankenberries.
snacks. That's
Yeah,
what my grandpa
is that
used to
still
buy.
around? The visitors that wouldn't leave.
Hi, Amy.
Lifeless mom. Do I remember the visitors? Be more specific than the visitors wouldn't
Was
leave.
it like
I
a hot
probably
dog plate?
remember.
The Happy Hound, I still remember that.
Send some sun. Maddie, I'm on it, man.
Oh my gosh, Maddie, it's going to be a beautiful weekend here in mid-60s.
Elk Grove, Illinois. There's some debate in Elk Grove where our name came from, and some people believe it came from Elk Grove, Illinois.
Laura,
I
it
do
is
remember our first date. We
7:10.
talked about it last time. A bird shit on my head, so
Hi, Candace.
I remember.
Yeah, Candace is like the house guest that never left. And Candace is,
yeah.
well, that's me.
what do I think
Shelley,
about the deportations?
what's your cold front, like
I am-
60?
I mean, I will tell you that in California,
God,
there's a large population that lives, works, and
Oh, the blue?
commingles with people, and I
I'll try the
feel
blue.
I feel
I'll try
these
some
people are
others.
part of my community, so I feel for them.
The
I
high
feel for
50s.
the fear that they have, and the disruption in their lives and their children's.
Thanks, Byron.
Regardless of what you think about immigration or where you are politically,
Let's breathe.
put that aside. I feel for the people.
Hello, I'm Germany.
Regardless of whether it's right, wrong, or indifferent, I feel for the people that are stuck
Turn
in
your
that.
heat on in Florida.
And I can't help. I can't help but feel for them.
I didn't even know you guys
Regardless
had
of
heat in
how
Florida.
one might feel about immigration or undocumented people in this country. So That's the way I feel. And I see people every day, you know, that where I live in a place that's near, you know, where there's a lot of people
Madison.
working in the fields.
Anthony, look at
And
that.
it's real here, you know, it's not just news for me. It's real, and it's real people that I'm walking into stores with, you know, the gas stations I go to.
Laura,
I see these
go to
people.
sleep.
So
He's
I-
a
you know,
trendsetter.
I don't-
That's the word I was looking for.
I'm a human before I'm anything else. That's how I can answer it. Antioch, it was beautiful. It's beautiful here
Sadie,
too.
an 11-year-old girl unalived herself because someone told her ICE was coming for her.
And I do feel for people that
Oh,
aren't treated
Sadie,
right,
I can't do that.
regardless of who's
See,
responsible.
be careful. Shit. C's on her third one.
Really? My God.
C. Just
You want to come on? Let's see how you're doing.
no. C. You need to sit. You need to sit on your bed when you drink
she's
the third
truly
one.
not cruel to my dad. It may appear that way in videos, but look at my dad and the way he responds to her, right?
The villages.
And they have a long history. I don't, you know, sometimes I cringe at some of the videos, but when I look at the way my dad responds, and I know, you know, I hear them all the time, right? Interacting. And you just have to understand, you may not like the tone, you may not like, you know, whatever you see, but you have to look beyond that. Look at my dad. Look at how he's doing in this situation. Is he thriving, or is he, you know,
Pedro's, yes.
is he
I
going
ate
down?
at Pedro's in
And-
Los Gatos. Yep.
Yeah, we ate at Pedro's.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Everybody needs to get over my fucking tone. Shit. I've been doing this job for 4 years.
I
It's
hate
the
the
hardest
fucking
job.
tone, but I love the way that she treats my dad. I hate the tone, but it's way more than the tone. It's way more than the tone. I mean, you have to realize that if you just watch for 24 hours what it's like taking care of my dad, and all the work that you don't see that goes into it, and all the minutes
Plus
that we don't video, and it's a major ordeal. And
Yeah, I do
Joe,
too.
that is an absolute truth. He said, "Actions speak louder than words," and those are words I live by. Either way, right? Some people say all the right words and have all the right tone, but their actions just don't follow through. There's no follow through with the action, and I'd much rather have someone who was just action and no words. It's kind of like there's a saying in Texas: "All hat, no cattle." I'd rather
never
have
heard
the
of that.
cattle than a big hat, right? If
Everybody-
you're doing it every day,
everybody has a tone.
You got to give kudos.
You
for
have to
that.
remember too, the tone, you know, what I share is completely different than Dan.
Yeah, she
You know,
shares her experience.
I do my experience in the moment, in the heat of the moment, depending on whatever I'm doing at the moment. You're going to feel it, you're going to see it, because that's real life. I mean, I don't just act for the camera. I won't do it. You get what I get, you get, and how I feel at the time.
She is a caregiver. He is my father. So you're going to see
Laura, that's okay.
a difference, right? But that doesn't mean that, you know, if Danielle was out of the picture and I had a paid caregiver in her, do you think that paid caregiver would be better with him than Danielle?
No.
Probably not. You know, you never know who you're going to get, right? You could get a great,
Thanks,
great
Angie.
person, but
Let me go
you know,
check on my
unlikely.
Yeah. I heard it.
All right.
Keep talking about me while I'm gone. I like it.
All right, I'll keep talking about you.
But you don't have to defend me.
I don't have to defend you? I wasn't going to. Joe, my mom is doing fine. She's home she spent 2 nights at my sister's house, and that was wonderful because that's where she's going in 2 months. And she was happy. I talked to her on the phone. She was sitting with my sister watching TV like 2 nights ago, and it was like 8 o'clock, and I'm calling my mom, and she's, "Oh, we're just sitting here watching." And it made me feel so good to know she was sitting there with my sister, relaxing, feeling comfortable and watching TV. That made me feel good. Did I get new teeth? Yes. And I get a lot of criticism for them. Go get some teeth that fit your face. But my mom is vibrant. I can't say completely healthy. She's had a lot of health issues that she's dealt with, like a champ. How do my siblings feel about my dad being filmed? None of my siblings have any issue with it. You know, they watch what they watch. They comment when they comment. You know, I'm taking care of my dad. Do you really think that any one of my siblings who are rational people are gonna bitch? They know what we're doing for my dad, and they appreciate it. They love it. You know, they're grateful that that he has care here. So, I've never had an issue with any of my siblings or his sister or, you know, my cousins, people that know him, because my dad would not, you know, if you knew my dad in the day, you would know he would love what we're doing. He would love the fact that we might be helping somebody. He would love the fact that he's on, you know, I can't cross the line and disrupt his dignity. And that's something that I certainly would never do. So, I have a lot of support from my siblings. Nikki D, veneers are expensive and they're a pain in the ass. Grandpa's oldest kid is my dad. Or eldest kid is Dave.
Dave.
That's my sibling. Dave is my oldest brother. And he is about 10 years older than me. He's a retired doc. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
I'm kind of ready to eat.
Okay.
All right. Guys, Friday night, there's more fun. Go have some fun. I'm going to go eat. She's going to eat. We'll put my dad to bed. Thank you for joining us. And be back Monday.
Thanks, Kenna.
We'll be back Monday.
I'll be on in the morning, probably early.
She's always on. She's
probably
always
early
on.
because I have a soccer game. So
Legal Eagle, she is misunderstood. It's not misunderstood. People see what they see, and that's real.
But
What they ignore is the 23 hours,
Okay.
58
Monday
minutes that they
is my
don't
mom's
see.
anniversary.
All they judge her on
We're
are the
doing
2
buzz
minutes
balls
that
on
they see
Monday.
per day.
Monday.
Right? And if you add
Buzz
the rest
ball.
of it in
Monday.
2 seconds,
And
people would
Cheers of
understand.
Janice.
If
We're
you could
gonna
watch
do it.
a fast video, just a 24-hour video, I think most of her criticism would go away. Guys, thanks so much.
Buzz ball Monday.
Appreciate it.
For
We
my
love
mom.
you.
Got it.
I don't
So
know how
get
to
your
get out of-
so get your buzz balls because we'll do them
How do
on
I get
Monday.
out of here? Oh, there
And
we go.
cheers for my mama.
All right, guys, thanks for hanging, and we'll see you the next time.
Go shopping. Replenish. See. Love you guys. See you in the morning. Earlier than normal. Bye.